Hello, lovely people. Welcome to the Inside Channel again. The last time we took you through the various steps you need to take before you get your German student visa. And the feedback that is coming is so amazing. Most of you want to start this process and you want us to show you how we start. So we have this video today going to show you what you need to do, how to search for information, and where to start searching. How do you search for school? This particular series is going to teach you how and the tools you need to search for the school. There's this site I like to explain to you. We call it the DAAD website. This DAAD website is owned and operated by the German government. It's for international students who want to come to Germany and further their education or move into a new area. So it contains virtually everything you need to know about each school in Germany that is open to the international community. So I would like to show you this, but before we do, please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly subscribe to our channel and let's keep the family growing. So stay tuned and I will move straight to the computer and then we can start. Thank you. So in order for us to start the process, I would like you to get to your devices, your tablet, your phones, or your computer. Get to the browser, make sure you are connected to the internet, and then restart. So first of all, make sure you have a browser, and then you go to google.com, and then when it comes, you type DAAD.de, and then you enter. Usually when you put the extension .de, it usually helps the search engine because it just goes in there and gets you the the exact site you want. So always when you are searching, just have the extension and it should be fine. So you go to the main site and then it opens. When it opens, by default it is DE, meaning it's in German. So first of all, if you don't have automatic translation, you just go to the language setting up here on the extreme right corner and then select English, and then everything will be translated to English. And I like to say that that is the German Academic Exchange Service. Their main job is to give international students the opportunity to get to know the various courses and the various universities offering those courses, and they give you a general summary and then the requirement from each program. And also they support a lot of research. As you can see on the website, most of everything you have seen is about research. Yes, it's an academic institute that also provides scholarship and also provide funds for making of research. So when you open the site, you'll come to the main page, which is, we call it the home page. And because that is also into research, usually they want to showcase some of their main activities, and their main activity for the year is climate and health. So usually they have some proposals running through this particular area, climate and health. Though anyone who is also interested in this kind of research or this area can also zoom in there and then get the necessary support. Actually, there's a DAAD funds for this kind of research, and usually this is what they show. So if you come to the first tab, it's talking about study and research in Germany, and this is study research. And I think the translation here is like studying abroad, meaning that if you're a German student and you want to have an exchange program outside Germany, there's also funding for you. And then we go to the next tab, which talks about information services, higher education institutes, and then we go to the last tab, which talk about that. What is it? So this is general overview of that, who they are, what they do, their motto, the reason why they came. They have networks, and basically they also operate within the European bloc. So there's a lot of support coming from the European Union for this particular institute. And then if you want to contact them, this is where you also come. I would advise that you always, if you anyone who is thinking about taking a course in Germany, please get yourself acquainted to this website, because it's I think it's the main source of information for international students. So after that, maybe if you want to go through it, there are other stuff you can do. But when you are done, you just click on the X, and then it brings you back to the home page. Then, because it's a whole big website, you need to take your time to read every information that they have, and therefore you scroll a bit down into this, I think, into this area where we have the scholarships for German students, scholarship for going abroad, and then international programs. This is basically one of the important aspects of this website, because it gives you direct information about what you need to know. If you are looking for scholarship, you use this website. If you're a student already in Germany and you're thinking about taking maybe a management program outside Germany, they also give you funding. And then the most important aspect for us now today is international programs. This is where you start your academic life in Germany from. The international programs. These are programs that are available and open to everybody across the globe, provided if you meet the necessary requirement by the school. And there are other informations currently, because Ukraine have issues. There's also plans for Ukraine students and other news, and they have press conferences, research, and then also first steps in Germany. This is also another thing. That's why I said that basically the DAAD website plans, and it helps you to plan your studies. It helps you to organize yourself before and even after you come to Germany. These are all good resources. You can also move. You can also read and get all the necessary information you need. But today our focus is not on these ones. Our focus is on the international programs. How do we use that to search for school and the kind of course we want to do? So just click on that website, and then you have this sub page. This page is basically telling you that the international programs that are offered in Germany for the academic year 2021 and 2022, and they have 2,217 programs available. These are international programs that is open to the outside world, and this is where the search is done. This is actually where the actual search that I was talking to you about starts from here. So from this side, if you want to, based on what you want to do in Germany and based on your plan that you have, and then the area you want to move to, you can start searching. But usually you just type in the keyword, let's say data science. As and when you are typing, it generates this, it populates the fields, and then you can select what you want. So I selected data science. And then the type of course, actually, is it a master's program you're looking for, or is it a bachelor's program? So when you type in data science, there's about 210 bachelor programs, and then also 964 master's program, and they also have 125 PhD and postdoc programs, and then prep courses, and all this are also available. So based on your choice, based on your choice, you can also select. So let's say you want to select a master's program, and then you go to the next filter, the language of instruction. Usually they have English, German, and other languages like French and Spanish, but we are interested in English. So you select English, And then the next filter is the field of study. Usually the field of study is not really necessary because it's that is categorized search. It's not really necessary. We just, after you selected these two main ones, the course type and then the course language, you can hit the search button and then it populates and gives you the information you need. So when it opens up after the search, it throws this aggregated data into your screen, and then you can go through one by one. So first of all, it gives you all programs, that is data science, because that's what I selected, and then the course type, which is masters, and then the language, which is English. So it's just based on the criteria I selected, it was able to give us 866 results based on the criteria we selected. So let's say you are going through the schools and you see any school that catches your eye and you think you can apply. Let's say you want to apply for Master of Science in Data Science from this university, University Berlin. You can just click on it. But now, as I was saying, this gives you an overview of the course. Okay, it's tuition free. The course instruction is taught in English, and then it starts in the winter semester, and it has 4 semesters. So to also know more about it, you drill down by clicking on it, then it gives you a broader view of the school, what they do. So first of all, we have the overview, we have the course details, we have the cost and funding, requirement and registration and services. So first of all, let's start with the overview. So the overview talks about the kind of degree, the teaching languages that the courses are held in English, and then the program duration is 4 semesters. 4 semesters is like 2 years, and it begins from the winter semester. For more information, beginning in October, meaning that they have the semester starts in October, and then deadline for the application is also on the 30th of May. Then we come to tuition. It is 0 nil. There's nothing, you don't pay for this course. And then there's no combined masters or combined PhD, and then there's no joint program. Usually I explained previously that this joint program is about like you offer a program in another program. So when you finish these 2 programs, you get double masters, but they will tell you if they allow that to happen. And this is just a description of the course, and then what you are supposed to know, like it gives you a general overview of what the course entails. Then let's go to the next place, which is the course details. This one gives you further more information about how the course is organized, the course organization. It tells you how many credit hours you are supposed to complete, the various models you have to complete, and then the type of assessments. The model of examination is written or oral. You see, as I was saying earlier on in my previous video, that here the emphasis is not passing examination. The emphasis is always on making an impact in your course, coming out with a solution. So you can even see here that examination model is written or oral examination or / presentation. So there's a lot of seminar, presentation, and report that you have to prepare yourself for. And then they issue a supplementary diploma, which is good. And also course was integrated. Yeah, they don't really it's not like it is when they say this course specific integrated German language course, it's like it's not mandatory to have German course or language whilst you are studying. Some schools tells you to do that. You need to do it whilst you're studying. And let me switch a bit to contact here. So to every school and to every institute, there must be a coordinator. So when you want more information about this particular course, the right person to talk to will be the person here. So you have the email address. You can write to the person. You can write to the person by saying you have actually seen this their course and you are interested and we want to know more. Usually these people are speak English speaking people. They respond quickly, or you can also go to the website and then you can get more information. And then the next thing we will talk about is the cost and then funding possibility. So you select, and obviously you know that we are not paying, but we have something we call the semester contribution. Okay, the semester contribution is like amount of money we pay towards the school. Usually it has to do with and even this money forms part of your student ticket. You get a semester ticket and you can travel within the city that you are without restriction if you have the semester ticket. And you also maybe student support, like student union, or those association we used to have in Ghana, like the SRC SRC dues. All those things falls under the semester contribution, and I think so far this is the highest semester contribution I've seen. Most of them is between 190, maybe 150, 140, but maybe because and also it's in Berlin. Obviously, things are quite also expensive there. And one thing I always say that you have to know the location of where your school is, because the standard of living in Germany depends on the state that you are. Somebody might be in Munich and he's paying huge rent, but somebody in maybe Düsseldorf is not, because the standard of living is quite different. So always know this, that when you are applying for a school, you have to make sure you know much about the city that you are going. And then we come to the cost of living. This is also, it gives you a general overview that in Berlin you need 900 euros every month to cover your expenses, your living expenses, including your rent and other expenditure that you may, unforeseen ones that you may have to bear. Funding opportunities within the university. Okay, yeah, as I said, some university will tell you, yeah, they are funding, we have scholarship, but now they are saying this school, no, we don't have any funding. So if you are thinking of getting scholarship or getting this, then don't come to us. This is what you need to be looking at. And then we look at the requirement. So academic admission requirement, and then it says please check the course website for detailed admission requirements. So in this time around, they were not saying anything. They are just referring you to the school, university. And then if you are an applicant who has not received your degree in Germany, you should apply to the university via Uni Assist. The Uni Assist is what I explained earlier on, that there are some universities that uses this institute for the admission process. So now they will refer you to Uni Assist. You go to Uni Assist, you type the name of the university, and then they'll give you all the requirements, or possibly, as they said, you can pick it up from the website of the school. So basically, this is what I was explaining to you earlier on with what I meant by saying Uni Assist and then direct admissions and all those things. Yeah. And then we have services. Actually, it tells you maybe they have accommodation or they don't have accommodation. And with this one, it really gives you an overview of what is to be expected when you go there. And then you see this whole document that we have in here, you can actually print it as PDF. So I always advise people that make sure that you print the document, have it in your hands, and be going through. If there's the need for you to contact the school directly, you have the contact for you to do. And then they give you all the social media handles of the school so that you can go there and find out yourself. So let's go back to the main page. So as I have been explaining, that this website is basically a database on its own. It really contains almost all the information you need to get started with your studying in Germany. So there's one more thing that I didn't explain. Maybe we can go a bit down, which is the finding scholarships. Yeah, we use this site also to search for scholarship. Maybe we can also go to this page and see what they have. So that, as I said, that offers scholarship by itself. So they have the scholarship area, and then they have the scholarship database. All this is available on this website. Today I think we would like to end here, and then we will continue another time. I will have another tutorial on how to use the DAAD scholarship database, and then the option that is available for third world students, especially some of us coming from West Africa and then East Africa. I think we will end here, and then I thank you very much for listening. As I always say, try your best to subscribe to the channel. Let us continue to feed you with good information.